Greek term eschatos. Eschatos means last or final. So, in church, you might have always, you hear this pastors coming and talking about eschatology, eschatology, eschatology. So eschatos is a Greek word which means final, which means last. That means study about final days, study about last days, study about end days, study about what is happening in the future. So eschatology is all about the study about the future. Now, eschatology is the theological discipline which asks the question, where are we going? Whenever you hear this word eschatology, I know my church members, they often come and talk to me about this. What are those terminologies that you bring in? No, we have terminology called hermeneutics. We have terminology called, ecclesiastics. We have a terminology called philanthropies, and we have bibliology going on another way, bibliography in another way. We have so many other terminologies that comes in, right? So in all these terminologies, there is a Greek background, because most of this theology or most of the ologies or studies comes from Greek word. So that's why we have this Greek background coming in. So for the final days, or what is the future, or where are we going, the term that we use is eschatology. So friends, as we look into this, the next thing is this eschatology concerned with 4 principal themes. Every eschatology, or the term eschatology, or the foundation of eschatology, the foundation of end time, depends upon 4 important principal themes. Number 1, death. What happens after death? Nobody knows, but eschatology brings a light onto that. Second, judgment. Do we have a judgment after death? Is there a thing called judgment? Eschatology deals with that too. Then the third thing, do we really have a heaven? So eschatology talks about heaven. Then if heaven is there, the 4th important thing is, do we have hell? Yes, we do have. So eschatology's 4 principal themes are death, judgment, heaven, and hell. Hope you will write it down. Now, eschatology in broad categories. What do you mean by that? There are 2 types of eschatologies. Number 1, personal eschatology. That means what is happening to me. That is personal eschatology. What is my future? Where am I going? So my death, my life after death, or intermediate state. What is happening between my death and resurrection? What is that gap period happening? What is happening in there? So that is where we talk about personal eschatology. So remember, eschatology in broader categories has 2 categories. Number 1 called personal eschatology. That means what is happening to me. Number 2 is cosmic eschatology. That means what is happening to the whole cosmos? What is happening to planet Earth? What is happening to the whole universe? What is happening in the Milky Way? No, what is happening there? So kingdom of God, rapture, tribulation, millennium, judgment, all these things